Hi, and welcome to this episode of the Mitchell File. I'm your host, Roosevelt Mitchell III. A federal judge has concluded that the Constitution does not require schools to promote students' literacy. 7 students in Detroit have filed a class action suit against the state of Michigan, asserting that education is a basic right and that they have been denied it. Usually, such education equity cases win their way through state courts, as all 50 state constitutions mandate public education systems, while the country's guiding document doesn't even include the word education in it. But this case, Gary B. versus Snyder, was filed in federal court and thus seeks to invoke the Constitution. And as of this week, is headed to the Federal Appeals Court in Cincinnati. The lawyers filing the suit contend that the 7 students attend 5 of Detroit's lowest performing schools and are receiving an education so inferior and underfunded that it's as if they're not going to school at all. The 100-page plus complaint alleges that the state of Michigan is depriving these children, whom 97% of them are students of color, of their constitutional rights to liberty and non-discrimination by denying them access to basic literacy. Almost all the students at these schools perform well below grade level in reading and writing, and the suit argues those skills are necessary to function properly in society. It's the first case to argue that the U.S. Constitution guarantees the right to literacy because of their rights, and the Constitution necessarily require the ability to read. Late last week, the district court judge in Detroit, Stephen J. Murphy, dismissed it. Murphy essentially stated that he needed guidance from the Supreme Court if he were to weigh in on whether the students' abysmal proficiency levels and learning conditions amount to a violation of the Constitution. The plaintiffs are, of course, appealing that dismissal, but the mere fact that a suit like Gary B. versus Snyder was even filed says a lot about the state of education in the U.S. today. Students themselves are now frustrated with the persistent achievement gaps and glaring disparities in school quality, and they want change now. But I would love to hear what you think about this, so please leave a comment in the section below. And until next time, friends, be blessed and be encouraged.